Red MacGuffin reviews Detour from 1945, and this is available on YouTube. Directed by Edgar J. Ulmer, who also directed The Black Cat, The Naked Dawn, Isle of Forgotten Sins, Bluebeard, The Man from Planet X, and Hannibal. And it stars Tom Neal, Anne Savage, and Edmund MacDonald. This is film noir, drama, and crime. And I heard about this. I saw a YouTube video, and Bill Hader and Joe Dante were singing its praises and talking about how bleak it was and gritty and grimy, and yeah, it is that. It's a great film noir. I always say great, don't I? It's a top class. It's a top class film noir. It's our character Tom Neal, who plays Al Roberts. He was also in The Brute Man, Crime Inc., and Bruce Gentry. His girlfriend Sue decides to move to LA. They're in the East Coast of America, and she wants to go to LA and become an actress. So she goes. Al gets lonely and decides to follow her to LA. And the way he gets there is he hitchhikes. And as he's hitchhiking, he gets a lift with Charles Haskell Jr., played by Edmund MacDonald. And he was also in Hangmen Also Die, Great Guns, and Flying Tigers. So Charles gives him a lift, and on the way, Charles drops dead. They're stopped at the side of the road, and Charles drops dead. So this puts Al in a pickle. Is he going to get blamed for the murder? Is he going to? He sort of panics. He decides to take the car, take Charles's money, and drive on out of there and drive the car to LA. But on the way, he decides to pick up a hitchhiker. And the hitchhiker is Vera, played by Anne Savage. And Anne Savage was also in My Winnie Peg and Renegade Girl. Now, Vera is a demon from hell. She knows that Al doesn't own the car, and Al has probably got it off Charles through criminal actions. So she decides to use this against Al and blackmail him and make him do what she wants. And the first thing she wants to do is sell the car and take the money for the car. So that's the type of predicament Al is in here. He's in trouble. He's got to figure out what to do with Vera, because she's not going to let him off lightly. Al's life is on a downward spiral the minute he got into that car for a lift. And this is a pretty dark, pretty gritty film. And yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. It's not very long. It's an hour and 10 minutes. There's a lot to enjoy here. And it's one of these life lessons. You just don't know from minute to minute how your life's going to change. And the writer of this is Martin Goldsmith, who also wrote The Narrow Margin and Shakedown. And Martin Mooney is also an uncredited writer. So between the two of them, they have it's very tight story, very lean. There's no fat on this. It's all muscle. Yeah, and what you're going to get here is a movie that isn't afraid to give you an ending that might not leave you completely satisfied, and may be a little noiry. And the last line of this movie is the clincher for me. Fate or some mysterious force can put the finger on you or me for no good reason at all. I give this a 4 out of 5. Nearly 4.5. Probably 4.5. Check it out. Fred MacGuffin's Reviewed Detour.